The Cavite Mutiny. Jose Rizal dedicated his novel El Filibusterismo to the three priests. The three priests, Mariano Gomez, 85 years old, Jose Burgos, 35, Jacinto Zamora. The three martyr priests were executed through garrote. They were executed at Bagumbayan Field in the morning of February 17, 1872. Cavite Arsenal Revolt of January 20, 1872. According to Chris Antoinette Piedad Puday, there were two accounts or respective in reference to the death of the three Filipino martyrs. A. The Spanish Perspective of 1872 Cavite Mutiny. According to Jose Montero y Vidal, a prolific Spanish historian, Governor-General Rafael Esquerdos, a Spanish Governor-General, blamed the unruly Spanish press for stockpiling malicious propagandas grasped by the Filipino. He reported to the King of Spain that the rebels wanted to overthrow the Spanish government to install a new hari in the likes of Father Burgos and Zamora. They insinuated that the conspirators of Manila and Cavite planned to liquidate high-ranking Spanish officers to be followed by the massacre of the friars. The alleged preconcerted signal among the conspirators of Manila and Cavite was the firing of rockets in the walls of Intramuros. On February 17, 1872, in an attempt of the Spanish government under Fray Lucrecia to instill fear among the Filipinos. B. The Filipino version of the Cavite Mutiny. Dr. Trinidad Hermenegildo Pardo de Tavera, a Filipino scholar and researcher, wrote the Filipino version of the bloody incident in Cavite. Tavera blamed Governor Esquerdos' cold-blooded policies such as abolition of privileges of the workers and native army members of the arsenal. January 20, 1872, about 200 men comprised of soldiers, laborers of the arsenal, and residents of Cavite, headed by Sergeant Lamadrid rose in arms and assassinated the commanding officer and Spanish officer. 2 days, the Cavite Mutiny was officially subdued. Madrid, a country, announced its intention to deprive the friars of all the powers of intervention in matters of civil government and the directions and management of education insights. Meanwhile, in the intentions of installing reforms from the central government of Spain, welcomed an educational decree authored by Sigismundo Moret. Sigismundo Moret promoted the fusion of sectarian schools called Philippine Institute. Tavera sadly confirmed that the Madrid government believed that the scheme was true without any attempt to investigate the real facts or extent of the alleged revolution reported by Esquerdos and the friars.